gotta go back a little bit. That was a weird noise. I sounded like a weird duck.
There's some lawn chairs. And, a mounting block. And a manure bucket. And then a couple little barrels. And then there's some stalls outside. Over here. And then this one is Julia. She's thoroughbred.
Hi.
She's a border.
Yep.
And then there's
Oh, hi, Confederate.
and he's a thoroughbred mixed with a bunch of other things.
Who knows what?
And then
Oh, Sandor.
there's Sandor. And then the little baby pony in there.
Sandor is a little.
Sandor, get out of the picture. There's the baby.
Sandor.
And then there's the old guy, CD, the big one.
Hi,
And
CD.
then there's Tank,
He just
the little
spit hay at me.
paint pony over there in the back.
Here's Tinker's
His
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
Yeah, that's pooping. Yeah.
And then
There's some pens. This is all gonna be riding ring soon, a second riding ring. Now we're walking to the front. This is the parking lot. Right now you talk about the barn. It's a log cabin.
actual inside of the barn.
Here, I'm going in.
So as we enter
Oh.
the tack room. So this is the tack room. And there's Nicole's tack trunk.
Alyssa's tack
Alyssa's
trunk.
tack trunk. It was Nicole's.
It was.
So don't judge me.
Some schooling bridles.
Schooling bridles and skids. Gideons. There's Larkles. This is an old,
Bellas.
yeah, this is Bella. She left.
Some rules.
And then there's Frankie's tack pin. And then Alyssa's saddle. And a random schooler saddle.
That's like the comfiest thing ever.
No. And
She doesn't
then
think so, but I do.
Frankie's saddle. And then a
Frankie's Western
Frankie's
saddle.
Western saddle. And then there's Nicole's actual saddle. And then her Western saddle. That's like
And-
the prettiest thing in the world.
I don't like it that much.
And then there's Allie's English saddle. And Nicole's bridles and lunge line.
I like this Western saddle. It was Nicole's like old Western saddle. I
just
don't.
like the
I liked
that
it
has
better.
flowers on it.
Oh, and I haven't seen the flowers.
And then this is Allie's tack trunk. And this is actually Nicole's Western saddle, but Allie uses it.
Mhm.
And then Allie's fly mask and bridle. And then there is Amelia's tack trunk and a blanket and a saddle pad. And then it's her little grooming box and her saddle, helmet, bridle bag. Her bridle's in there, so I'm not going to get it out. And then there's
Schooling
schooling
helmets.
helmets, her little wall. And then there's schooling brush boxes and a bunch of other saddles. And then there's Jill's saddle pad and saddle. And then her tack trunk and her bridle and draw reins and lunge line and everything else is over there.
my hoarded corner.
And then Shayla's little tiny little drawer tack trunk. And then her little brushes. And this is Angie's
That's
stuff.
my stuff.
And Jill's stuff. And then here's Angie's tack trunk.
So
And
fancy.
her saddle. And her boot bag and bridle and draw reins and breastplate. And then there's Stacy's saddle.
Oh God, we're gonna have to back up for her.
Okay, so
Her stuff.
Stacy's stuff is really big, but this is her giant tack trunk wardrobe thing. And then a blanket, another blanket, some grooming stuff.
For baths.
Is this Stacy's too?
No.
No. I don't know whose saddle that is, but there's the Stacy's saddle, and I actually have like the same saddle pad as this. But yeah.
And I have the same cooler that's up above it.
The cooler. And then here's Jamie's big thing.
Big
So
wall
this-
corner.
I'm assuming it's her saddle because she has everything that you
She
could
already
possibly
has
want.
two saddles. There's two, one,
There's two. So she
two.
apparently has three.
Apparently.
And then she has blankets,
She owns a
and
consignment shop.
another saddle, girths, chaps, some draw reins, cooler, I think.
Yeah,
Another
coolers,
cooler,
saddle pad.
just
Buckets.
some random stuff, and then a bridle, and then my little tack trunk, and fly sheet,
And window.
and window,
She gets a window. She has a view
and then Lark's little thing, little St. Patrick's Day thing.
that I made.
That was me. And then this is Jen's saddle, our trainer, and then this is her Western saddle.
That I love.
Yeah, and it's just got a bunch of other stuff on it, like little
Like little Western
South thing.
do stuff.
picky thing.
Yeah.
There's another little tiny little
The
Western
baby
saddle.
Western saddle that we'll have to show you somehow.
And then
Because it's all girth racks,
oh, yeah.
lead racks,
And then
random stuff.
There is,
Baby Western saddle.
and there's a leather halter that
For-
was Jill's for the old horse Mercy that she fleeced. And there's Jen's chat.
But you can't see any of this right now.
And
Whatever.
Drawings. Here. Drawings. Clip-on rings.
Clip on
And
rings.
then
Okay.
we go into the kitchen.
Yeah.
Where
Where-
little pamphlet things.
If you want one, you can come get one.
All the way in Rhode Island.
Here, ready? We'll show you the pamphlets. Okay.
Okay. Let's just say they're old because she doesn't ride here anymore. Well, kinda. And then she doesn't
doesn't
ride
ride
here
here.
anymore. She doesn't ride here anymore.
Those horses aren't there
yeah,
here
those horses
anymore.
aren't there. And then
That pony's not there anymore.
that pony is not there. She's not there. That's the inside of the barn, which we'll show you. And just the cover. So yeah.
Okay.
And then the kitchen.
These are Oliver's blankets that aren't in here. Those are this is my big box of
Ollie's
blankets.
And then this is, what's this?
I don't know.
This is Julia's blankets.
Those are probably Julia's blankets too.
Probably, yeah, Julia has a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's
A whole bunch of schooling stuff.
schooling saddles, schooling saddle pads. I think I used to ride this one actually.
Yeah.
And then there's
Me
the
too.
fridge. And then
Fridge.
the
Some of this weird stuff.
microwave.
Microwave.
Then art stuff. There's chalk and glitter glue and
Wine
Wine
bottle
and then
opener.
the radio.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then we go to the actual barn. Oh wait, here's Tink's bridle, the little pony. That. we
Hold
say
on to
little
that
pink-
feeling.
No, Jill. Let's make them hear us. And then we go down to the barn. And here's Alex. This is Amelia's horse.
Hi, Alex. Come into
Got his
the
last
light
name.
so